as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. At the plate, J.J. Fuller. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to
fielded cleanly, and from the seat of his pants, he gets the force at second. What a play. Into the box now, David Valenzuela. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Valenzuela.
Ready with the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Fuller moves over. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon.
Striding into the box, Jess Barrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Fuller. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now at the plate, J.J. Fuller.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Fuller.
Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Now batting, J.J. Fuller.
The right fielder. J.J.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. At the plate, Dennis Ryder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dennis Ryder.
The 0-1 offering. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Fuller is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he straight. Digging in now, J.J. Fuller. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Fuller.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Sam Bond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Queen. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if any.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Novoa notches his third win of the year.
Left on base.
It's baseball. It's the show. Into the box now, J.J. Fuller. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight, the right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Fuller.
Line drive to center field. Palacios patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer?
Standing in, number 90. And he's one to
Batting
watch
second.
out for. A
The
7-game
shortstop.
hitting streak coming
Number
in.
90.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that one is gone.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Let's play ball. Ow!
Stepping up now, J.J.
off.
Fuller. 0
The
for
right
1
fielder.
here in the early going.
J.J. Fuller.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Play ball. He's out.
So stepping in, David Royer
Now
will
batting.
swing it from the left
The
side
catcher.
right here.
More of a
David
comfortable side from the
Royer.
left side.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
So the batting order turns over now and set to
Now
go.
batting.
J.J.
The right
Fuller.
fielder.
He comes in
J.J.
1 for 2 with that home
Fuller.
run he hit earlier. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season
Now
you're going to
batting.
have. He's
The center
obviously
fielder.
in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Batting, number 9. Designated
Into the
hitter.
box, Bartolo
Bartolo
Chavis.
Chavis.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounced
All right, you're
softly
up.
in front
You're
of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred
The
Hunt,
left fielder,
as he'll
number
look to
5.
bring home that tying run from
Fred
second with a base hit
Hunt.
into the outfield. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, number 90.
Now
He's
batting.
off to a fast
Number
start in this
90.
one. 2 for 2, including a home run. The 1-2. That's popped up. Fuller ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make
3 out. Heat base.
Now at the plate, J.J. Fuller. And I think the question
off.
becomes how much
The right
longer are
fielder.
they going to stick with this
J.J.
starter? Fatigue
Fuller.
could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command?
Now
Even if
batting,
he's still throwing
the center
strikes,
fielder.
stuff like that.
Gorky.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye
Hernandez.
on if he continues on much longer. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Play ball. 3. He's safe.
Number 90 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Digging in, Ricky Bailey. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fuller will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.J. Fuller. He singled his last time up.
Fuller.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5. A handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Bartolo Chavis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. 5-2, the final score tonight. The Trenton Thunder took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
For our ball game, for the victorious Clippers.
It's baseball on the...
Let's play ball.
Striding in, J.J. Fuller. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Palacios makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, daytime. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade.
The batter number 14. Second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Coming, relay.
Fuller is there, 2 down.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
Stepping up to the plate, J.J. Fuller comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Fuller.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Play ball.
Standing in, J.J. Fuller.
Right fielder, J.J.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. At the plate, Sam Bond. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, J.J. Fuller.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Fuller.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Randall is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Play ball. Out.
So digging in now, J.J. Fuller.
Batter.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know
right,
what?
hold on right there.
Wouldn't be all that bad.
1 run is scored. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Coming to the plate again, Fred Hunt, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Fred Hunt.
This
Stand
one's
up right
down
here.
to third.
Stand up.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Portland Sea Dogs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Carlos Hidalgo earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go. A player receives input from a coach.
Welcome to MLB The
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, J.J. Fuller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sea Dogs,
first pitch of the at-bat.
the right fielder, J.J.
Liner towards
Fuller.
second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one.
Play ball.
So coming to the plate, Eric Estrada,
That is
as
it.
he'll get his first
The
opportunity
What's
in
up,
this
1-0?
one.
Make sure to sub and like the stream, bro.
Estrada.
Please.
Heading out towards shallow right. Fuller is in pursuit. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
What?
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake
Oh, so bad. How did I drop that?
Settling in now, J.J. Fuller.
The right fielder, J.J. Fuller.
From the stretch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. Centeno blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he is in there. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-run game.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. In now, J.J. Fuller.
Batting, right fielder, J.J. Fuller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Peter Hanks. He singled his last time up.
Peter Hanks.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Fuller. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error. Coming to the plate now, J.J. Fuller.
Now batting, right fielder, J.J. Fuller.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Throw into third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire.
Now
That's his
batting,
second hit of the ball
baseman,
game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Gabe Vado.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2. Ready for another shot now. Vance Kincaid,
right
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Kincaid.
This one's flared off to the right side. Fuller coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Play ball. He's out. Ladies and gentlemen,
Digging in once again, J.J. Fuller. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
J.J.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Play ball. Out.
Striding in to start the ninth, Eric Estrada, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Estrada.
Popped up, and not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Portland Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Henry Diaz earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. The show's continuing. Kevin Page on left. Stepping into the box, J.J. Fuller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Fuller.
Line drive to left.
Here you go. Make the turn. Make the turn.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Batting second. The second
digging
baseman.
in, Miguel Quevedo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-0 now. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
Third.
Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the ball out of the yard to create their runs.
And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors. Ready for another chance. J.J. Fuller. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Find it.
Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been
hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Now to the plate, Frederick Hollins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Frederick Hollins.
This is in the air out to right field. Fuller is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he had to track that one for a...
You're out. Out. Out.
Ready once again, Gio Arellano. He singled his last time up.
Gio Arellano.
Skied into straightaway right. Fuller will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Arellano. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Fuller sprinting after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Play ball. He's safe. He's out.
So striding forward now,
Leading up
J.J.
for the
Fuller.
Seahawks.
He'll lead it off as we
The right
start the
fielder.
home sixth.
JJ
This one doesn't look
Fuller.
good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Stepping
The bat,
in, Miguel
the second
Cavedo.
baseman.
Nice
Miguel.
effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in
Cavedo.
front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
Come on, get there,
If you're
get
in a
there.
spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now batting,
Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Bond. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He loses him on ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Now
Fred
batting.
Hunt.
The left fielder, Fred
The 1-2.
Hunt.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kincaid coasts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Stepping in, Eric Estrada.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Estrada.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year. But
Stepping into the box,
Leading up
J.J.
for the
Fuller.
Seahawks,
He's looking to go 4
the
for
right fielder,
4 with a base hit right
J.J.
here.
it doesn't look
Fuller.
very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one
Now
big
batting,
knock to drive
second
some runs
baseman.
in.
Yeah, and this can get
Miguel
frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your
Cavedo.
batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. To the plate
Now
now is the
batting, the
designated
designated hitter,
Sam Bond.
Sam.
Here it is, the
Bond.
3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting,
Next will be the cleanup
the left
hitter,
fielder,
Fred Hunt.
Fred Hunt.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Michael Queen.
The
He'll look
first
to bounce
baseman, number
back
3.
after striking out his
Michael
last time up.
Yeah, Matty,
Queen.
big time K last time up, and it's been a tough
Stand up,
series.
stand up.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he
Fans,
was
our
on
final line
fumes at the
score.
end there,
First
but he
for the
found a way to get
victorious
it done.
Yard Goats.
10
10
to nothing,
runs
the
on
final
11
shutout
hits.
score
No
in this
errors.
one.
They left
The
15
Hartford Yard
runners on
Goats
base.
jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on. Steven Novoa gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was
The catcher.
looking through the stats,
Bill
and one thing jumped out at me, a
Cameron.
sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One,
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So striding in,
Batting second,
J.J. Fuller.
right
He's
fielder,
been productive at the plate in the
J.J.
series with 6
Fuller.
hits coming into this one. On the ground
Move it,
to
move it,
third.
move it, move it.
Murillo is right there, and quickly there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row? Now in the box, Peter Hanks,
Leading it off,
swinging it well
the
so
designated
far in
hitter,
this series. He's 3 for
Peter
9.
Hanks.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Fuller. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Frederick Hollins. First
Batting
shot for him here.
the left
2
fielder.
hits in 5 trips a
Frederick.
night ago.
Holland.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Fuller. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs. Digging in the switch hitter, Geno Adams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Quevedo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Erik Estrada. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Into the box now, J.J. Fuller. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Smoked that ball.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Pitch popped up. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back. Striding in once again, Erik Estrada earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Fuller will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.J. Fuller. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed, so personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand.
Striding into the box, J.J. Fuller, the winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Line drive to left. Collins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run. So a big moment in the ball game here. J.J. Fuller, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Bob Fielder gets the win in relief. His
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
The Fightin' Phils are riding an
Ladies and
8-game win
gentlemen,
streak. They'll try to run it to 9.
Ready,
Next.
Fightin' Phil. Play ball.
Now batting, J.J. Fuller. He
Batting
also
second.
had 3 hits
The
in the
right
win
fielder.
last night.
J.J.
Here comes the first
Fuller.
pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Bolton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take?
Batting third. The left fielder.
The windup
Bennett.
and the 0-2 pitch.
Leary.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Fuller is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. At the plate, J.J. Fuller. He
The right
flew
fielder.
out in his last at-bat.
J.J.
First
Fuller.
delivery to him on the way. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah,
so now
great
they'll
job
have
right
runners
there.
on the corners
Hit that
with
ball
2
hard.
away. Digging in now, Sam
Now
Bond.
batting. Designated hitter. Sam Bond.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the
left
hitter,
fielder, number
but the
5.
umpire as well.
Fred.
He didn't get some of the calls
Hunt.
there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
This
All right,
is
he's
on
up,
the
you're
ground
up,
over
you're
the
up.
first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
He's
And
out.
a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Into the box now, John Harley.
Batting
And you
fifth.
see what he's done in
The third
recent
baseman.
action. Obviously
John
seeing the ball well right now.
Harley.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fuller on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away.
Digging in to try it again.
batting,
Angel
right fielder.
Chassin, 1 in,
Angel
1 out, and 1
Chassin.
on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Fuller going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, J.J.
batting.
Fuller.
The
He
right
singled
fielder.
his last time up.
J.J. Fuller.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes. Stepping up now, J.J. Fuller.
off.
He'll look to bounce
The right
back
fielder.
after striking out his
J.J.
last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
So stepping in,
Now
J.J.
batting.
Fuller.
The
He's
right
1 for 4 for the game.
J.J. Fuller.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cleary moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series, it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
8 runs on 14 hits.
It's baseball. It's the now at the plate, J.J. Fuller, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight, the right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Fuller.
No balls and a strike to count. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen.
Coming to the plate now J.J. Fuller, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go J.J. Fuller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ponce is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Standing in, J.J. Fuller. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. To his right, Velasco. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fuller is there to put it away for out number 1. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. A Reading fighting Phils came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Bobby Reyes claims the win out of the pen, his first.
They left 3 men on base.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Digging in, J.J. Fuller. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cleary is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, J.J. Fuller. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fuller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cleary is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's safe. Striding in, J.J. Fuller earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, Yusniel Ramirez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big one.
Standing in, J.J. Fuller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fuller.
This one's down to third. To his left, Harley. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. At the plate, J.J. Fuller. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Sea Dogs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
They left 17 men on base.
It's baseball. It's the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it comes your way next.
Reading Fighting Phil.
Cristobal Lorenz, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus.
Belted high and deep into right center. Fuller racing back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to.
Now at the plate, J.J. Fuller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.J. Fuller.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Angel Chacin. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
So digging in now J.J. Fuller. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Here's the 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Striding forward now is the DH, Sam Bond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Ramirez is under it, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Queen. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, J.J. Fuller. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in and looking for more, Gorky Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Chacin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Sam Bond. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Right here, easy.
Hard the other way. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, Michael Queen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boris Miller.
Pitch popped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Settling in now Ben Francisco.
Hitter, Ben Francisco.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Fuller, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, J.J. Fuller. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
J.J. Fuller.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ponce coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Six to 3 the final score today. The Sea Dogs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alvaro Machado earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
It's baseball on the.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, J.J. Fuller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one.
Three.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hans Randall, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Digging in, Ricky Bailey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ricky Bailey.
Is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? J.J. Fuller. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This year against right-handed pitching, Fuller is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5. is probably a really good.
So this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with just nice dreams every night. One knock every game for a month. Pretty special.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Fred Hunt is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. J.J. Fuller. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Chavis is off of first with 2 away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it when you're flowing like he is.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, J.J. Fuller. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
J.J. Fuller.
This is line to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, J.J. Fuller. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready once again, Will Riddle, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Riddle.
Line to the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
8-6 the final score tonight. Portland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kevin Page takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Sergio Lopez records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's baseball. It's the show. Stepping up now, J.J. Fuller. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, J.J. Fuller.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Phil, as you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Fuller.
J.J. Fuller.
From the stretch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
All right, that a boy.
So striding forward now, Miguel Quevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Quevedo.
Slow little grounder left side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, David Royer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw goes over to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Stepping into the box, J.J. Fuller. He singled his last time up.
J.J. Fuller.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitch. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Will Riddle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right down the first baseline. Fuller comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.J. Fuller. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in, Tyler Wade. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready now, J.J. Fuller. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Portland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Randy James wins his 3rd of the season. Sergio Lopez wraps it up with a save, his 3rd of the campaign. It's baseball on. Standing in, J.J. Fuller. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the ball game this afternoon, the first baseman, J.J. Fuller.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
That a boy.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Heading in, J.J. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fuller.
Hard liner to center field. Ryder is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, J.J. Fuller. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fuller.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, David Valenzuela.
The catcher, number 8.
The windup
David
and the 0-1.
Valenzuela.
To first.
One.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Into the box now, Dennis Ryder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ryder.
Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But striding in once again, J.J. Fuller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to get line drives.
That ball. That a boy.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Bond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Fred Hunt, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now in the box, Manuel Pinheiro. He singled his last time up, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases. Now batting, J.J. Fuller in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. The 0-1. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases.
Hold on, hold it right there.
The relay. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the
great job
lead.
right there. Hit that ball
That's
hard.
a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Miguel Quevedo. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for this afternoon. And he'll step off and go to third here. And a dive, but he's back in. Pitch is a ball. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. Fuller at third with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Randall makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. At the plate, Eduardo Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes on 0-0. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Portland Sea Dogs get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Bobby Pointer gets the win.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence.
Digging in now, J.J. Fuller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
J.J. Fuller.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Third, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sam Bond. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
Shortstop, Matt Purcell.
To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rocky Feliciano. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Feliciano.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Throw goes to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Into the box now, J.J. Fuller. He reached on a single in his first try.
J.J. Fuller.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
All right. That a boy.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Row. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play. Digging in to try it again, Julian Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, don't get.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Now at the plate, Lorne Ballard. He singled his last time up.
Lorne Ballard.
Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, J.J. Fuller, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, J.J. Fuller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
So, stepping in, J.J. Fuller, and they're down to their final
now
4 outs here, Dan.
Baseman.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, DeAndre Larkin. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Larkin
gets this one down. Fuller fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Altoona Curve led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Merle Ramirez earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings. Now at the plate, J.J. Fuller. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Fuller.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the 1st. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Bro. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife got prettier. Without question, this is a month he'll never forget.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in, Manuel Pinheiro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Manuel.
He's set. The 0-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Fuller on 3rd. Hernandez on at 2nd with 2 down. This is on the ground over to 1st. Larkin gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Tristan Navarro, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defense.
Standing in, J.J. Fuller, twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he popped him up. Larkin in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they move on top 4-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going.
Into the box, J.J. Fuller. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. J.J. Fuller will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
He's up right here. You're good.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
The 2-1 pitch. High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred Hunt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring in the speedy Gorky Hernandez. Ready with the 0-2. Cue shot here out toward short. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.J. Fuller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
The designated hitter, Sam.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. Portland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Sea Dogs. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Digging in, J.J. Fuller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
J.J.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out
hold up
towards
here,
second.
hold up here, hold up here.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Purcell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Navarro is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. At the plate, J.J. Fuller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Line hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.J. Fuller. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2 out are the answer, and so be it.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Fuller, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Now at the plate, J.J. Fuller. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
J.J. Fuller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in, Miguel Quevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Digging in, Sam
Now
Bond.
batting, the designated hitter, Sam Bond.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Matt Purcell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Matt Purcell.
Let's go,
Pitches
let's go,
popped
You're
up.
scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Larkin waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So coming to the plate, DeAndre Larkin, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Larkin.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. Gets dirty and blows it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Sea Dogs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ronald Lorenz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sergio Lopez closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Now at the plate, Julian Sanchez, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Sanchez.
The 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to 3rd. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is settling in now, J.J. Fuller. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Montoya is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. In now, J.J. Fuller.
Batting, the first baseman, J.J. Fuller.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a
make the turn,
pop-up
pick up
now.
the ball.
In there,
All right,
a base
you're good.
hit.
Stay here, stay here, stay here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Striding forward now is the DH, Sam Bond. He reached on a single in his first try.
Bond.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Coming to the plate now, DeAndre Larkin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Pulls this one into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Leading off the inning, J.J. Fuller, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's right there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Julian Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Julian Sanchez.
Now the 0-1. Hit well on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a... Ready for another chance. J.J. Fuller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Chavis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it
Round
should
it
be
hard,
extra
round it hard.
bases. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs,
Now
so
batting,
we'll
the
see if they can
designated
keep
hitter.
chipping away here.
Sam Vaughn.
The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Ready for another
The
shot
center
now.
fielder,
Fred
number
Hunt.
5.
And their runners at the corners
Fred
now.
Hunt.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4
Our
final
line
score.
First, for
Altoona
the
get their
victorious
division-leading
Terps. 9
30th win of the
runs on
year.
15
Merle Ramirez earned his
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his, but the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A manager checks in with his ball club.
There is rain in the area, but we've been
And
given the
now,
go-ahead to
please
get this one
welcome
started. Tonight, the
your
opener of a 3-game
Portland
series between the Flying
Sea
Squirrels of Richmond and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Play ball. He's out.
Digging in,
Batting
J.J.
second.
Fuller. He'll get
The
to take
first
his
baseman.
first cuts here.
J.J.
From the stretch,
Fuller.
here's the pitch.
Ball.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Oh, it's hit to third.
Dig.
5, 4, but not 3 as he throws it away.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second,
Batting
and the
third.
runner didn't advance,
The
so
designated
it'll
hitter.
just be scored a fielder's
Yeah.
choice.
Fly.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left
Hard
side.
90, hard 90.
Oh, way to get dirty. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the hole.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Theodore
Batting sixth.
McGowan as